Hello. Can you a common factor, which is major cause of all issues nowadays? May it be your health, job, family, or friends. It is anxiety. Anxiety is rarely caused by a single event. A research into the global anxiety surge highlights that it is typically the result of a complex interplay between your biology, your personal history, and the unique stressors of the modern world. Psychologists categorize these issues into four primary drivers. 1. Biological and genetic factors. Your baseline for anxiety is often set before you are even born. Genetic predisposition. Studies suggest that anxiety is roughly 30% to 40% heritable. Brain chemistry. Imbalances in neurotransmitters, specifically GABA, the brain's brake pedal. The amygdala alarm. In anxious individuals, the brain's fear center is often physically more active, firing off danger signal with any threat. 2. Environmental and life history. The events you experience shape how your brain evaluates safety. Childhood trauma. Learned behavior. Growing up with overprotective or highly anxious parents can lead a child to learn that the world is a fundamentally dangerous place. Significant life changes, even positive changes like a new job, marriage, or moving to a new city can trigger anxiety by disrupting your sense of predictability and control. 3. Modern 2026 lifestyle stressors. A defining feature of anxiety in 2026 is chronic microstress. Unlike a single traumatic event, these are constant, small pressures that never allow the nervous system to reset. Digital overload and FOMO. Constant notifications and the comparison culture of social media create a persistent sense of inadequacy and urgency. Economic precarity. Global surveys show that financial instability and AI-related job insecurity are the top drivers of chronic anxiety for adults under 40. Environmental factors. Climate anxiety, distress over environmental degradation. 4. Physical health and habits. Sometimes, anxiety is a secondary symptom of how you treat your body. Sleep deprivation. Lack of sleep directly impairs the prefrontal cortex's ability to quiet the amygdala, making you emotionally reactive. Substance use. While caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol are often used to cope with stress, they frequently cause rebound anxiety as they leave the system, worsening the underlying issue. Medical conditions, thyroid imbalances, heart arrhythmias, or chronic pain can mimic or trigger the physical sensations of anxiety. Racing heart, shortness of breath. Anxiety is affecting almost all aspects of life, and even our families, this degrading the quality of life, affecting everything directly or indirectly. So what can be done to reduce the negative effects? Effective remedies for anxiety include professional therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and lifestyle changes such as exercise and mindfulness, which reduce symptoms for many people. These approaches address thought patterns and physical responses without relying solely on medication. Professional remedies. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, stands out as the most effective psychotherapy, teaching skills to challenge anxious thoughts and face fears through exposure, often yielding long-term relief. Medications may be prescribed by a doctor for severe cases alongside therapy. Self-help strategies has been found considerably effective. Practice deep breathing or progressive muscle relaxation daily to calm the body's stress response. Engage in regular aerobic exercise, like 30 minutes of walking, to boost mood-regulating chemicals. Use mindfulness meditation to stay present and reduce worry spirals. Limit caffeine and prioritize 7 to 9 hours of sleep nightly. Deep breathing. Practice 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds through the nose. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8 through the mouth. This slows heart rate and lowers blood pressure quickly during anxiety spike. Progressive muscle relaxation. Tense each muscle group for 5 seconds, feet to face, then release for 30 seconds while focusing on the relief. It releases physical tension, fueling anxiety. Grounding and mindfulness. Use the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Name 5 things you see, 4 you touch, 3 you hear, 2 you smell, 1 you taste. Pair with body scans or guided imagery of peaceful scenes for present moment focus. Practice daily for best results, and combine with professional support. Anxiety often disrupts motivation by triggering avoidance, rumination, or overwhelm, making it hard to start or sustain tasks. However, reframing anxiety as a motivator can boost drive for some, especially when channeled into action rather than fear. Anxiety's dual impact. High anxiety typically reduces motivation through stress hormones that promote shutdown or procrastination, as seen in studies where anxious individuals quit tasks faster under pressure. Low anxiety, conversely, enhances effort via adaptive stress responses. Strategies to boost motivation. Break tasks into tiny steps to bypass anxiety's paralysis, building momentum gradually. Use anxiety motivation by viewing worry as a cue to focus, like this anxiety means the goal matters. Hence, shaping your mindset to overcome the obstacles which ordinarily seems impossible. I will keep on bringing such information with tested methods of self-improvement. For more interesting topics, like, share and comment. And if you have reached here, then do subscribe to encourage me to bring more detailed information in future also.